Welcome to Rebel Squadron. The Empire is spreading terror across the galaxy, and we need your help to break its iron grip.
Combat Recon activated.
Welcome back, recruit, and welcome to the grind. So today we're going to take a look at Endor Escalation, which is a heroic battle. And as you can see, you need 4-star Ewoks for this one. And you're able to pick up some Ewok or Wicket shards, as well as some Zetas. So that's always a bonus. As you can see, I've got a pretty strong roster there for the bonus tier, and as you can see, I've got 3 stars on both of them. So all right, let's go and take a look at this though, so you can see what you need to do to clear out this event. All right, it's time to grind. All right, so as you can see, I've got pretty geared up Chief Chirpa, Paplu, Wicket, T-Bow, and Ewok Elder. I've seen a lot of people that use low gray in lieu of T-Bow, and he seems to be pretty effective. So I've never had any problems with T-Bow either. And yeah, so you should be good with either one of them there. As far as the scout goes, yeah, don't really see him too often. And as you can see, my Ewoks are all gear 11 minimum. Paplu is at gear 12. I do have their abilities pretty well maxed out for the most part, I think, because you do need Ewoks to unlock C-3PO. So it is not a bad idea to get your Ewoks geared up, because not only will you be able to get the Zetas out of this event, but you will also be able to use your Ewoks to unlock C-3PO in the journey guide. So I definitely recommend them, and they are some fun characters. These little murder bears can really surprise you in Grand Arena there. So alright, in comes the ATST with the scout troopers protecting its flank. So for the first wave, what I like to do, yeah, you want to make sure these Ewoks have the ability to really get stuff going. And well, these guys shouldn't be too difficult, at least at this gear level. But you want to make sure you get that baton up on Paplu, and just use those special abilities. Keep these abilities going. Let's go ahead and just use Wicket's basic on that one, and then all we got to do is focus on the ATST. Now, since we're almost through this first wave, I'm going to go ahead and just use basics, so we can save those abilities for the second wave. But yeah, if your Ewoks are not as well geared, just use everything you have in your toolbox. Alright, so we're on to the second wave. And we do have a Stormtrooper commander, so we're going to want to take him down fast and hard, so that he can't prolong the fight with those heals. Down he goes. Boom. Alright, let's bring in the Ewok Murder Bear Dogpile. Does a significant amount of damage on that Stormtrooper there. And yeah, so if you don't have gear 12 Ewoks, you'll probably want to go ahead and use everything in your toolbox here. With Wicket's ability there, I like to use it on the Elder to throw him under stealth. It gives him higher survivability, and the Elder can revive your fallen Ewoks there, so you definitely want to keep them alive for as long as possible. And alright, so now let's go ahead and hit these scout troopers here. As you've probably figured, that this shouldn't be too difficult of a battle here. And now we just gotta go ahead and chip away at that ATST, which shouldn't take too long here. call in Wicket, who gets an assist, and boom. Now we move on to wave 4. Alright, let's go ahead and focus on that commander. Wicket comes in. He's got a lot of damage, and he does help boost turn meter. So you definitely want him maximized. Yeah, Wicket, if you've watched my advanced speed modding video, Wicket would be a good candidate for those speed mods if you have limited resources, like I do, and probably the majority of players there. And yeah, so Wicket's definitely a good candidate for that. Alright, a little bit tougher battle. We got a lot more stormtroopers to deal with. Yeah, as you might expect, you want to take care of that commander so he can't get those heals going. And let's go ahead and bring in some buffs just for the fun of it. In comes Ewok. In comes Wicket with that turn meter boost. And boom, boom, boom. Come on, take it out. Alright, another stormtrooper down. One left to go. We got the ATST taking pot shots in the background. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and respond to that here in the final wave. Alright, in come our murder bears. And they are not happy with the Empire. Alright, we take care of the one scout trooper. In comes the AoE from Wicket. And yeah, let's get that taunt up on Paplu. Down goes the final scout trooper. Alright, now it's just a matter of finishing off the ATST. His reinforcements are gone. And he is a sitting duck. As you can see at this gear level, my Ewoks were so fast that the ATST did not get a shot off. So there's your tier 1 victory. And you get yourself 10 Wicket shards. And he is a very effective little murder bear there. Alright, so now we're going into the bonus tier. Who do we want to bring in? I don't want to bring in my heaviest hitters because now it'll just be too easy. And I do want you to be able to see what this event can be like if you're not as well geared up. So, who do we want to bring in here? Just for fun, let's go ahead and bring in a 501st squad with a Shock T lead. I'm actually curious to see how they would do in this bonus tier. I'm thinking they should do pretty good. Their guild still working on their gear levels, so they're not at maximum capacity, but they are still a very effective squad. So, all right, let's go ahead and check this out here. In comes the ATST. And we got our heroes here ready to defend the murder bearers. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, as you can see, it's not looking like it's going to be too terribly difficult. Down goes the first scout trooper. And let's call up the turret command on Rex there. Well, yeah, you know what? Well, we definitely want 5s to stay in the game. If he gets that sacrifice off, then that does boost our stats across the squad. So we do need somebody to take some hits there in order to activate that. And it's just a matter of chipping away at that ATST. And we get our first aerial advantage. Ooh, does not do a whole lot of damage, but this is not a raid. So, comparatively speaking, that was enough to finish off the AT for that first wave. And down goes the Stormtrooper Commander. Let's go ahead and top off 5s there. Get some tenacity up. Let's throw that turret command over at Echo and see what he can do there. Ooh, and we made it through the wave. Lickety split. Alright, wave 3, same thing. Just gotta take care of these scout troopers. And then we'd be able to focus on that ATSD there. Now, if your squad's not as effective, you might that ATSD might do more damage. And oops, tapped the wrong one there. Fat fingers got in the way. Alright, let's see what he can do here. Only 6,400 special damage. I'm a little too used to seeing him do like 1 to 2 million damage in the Sith Triumvirate raid there. That is, wow, that's a little shocking. But relatively speaking, that seems to be a pretty good amount of damage for this event. Yeah, we should be able to wrap this wave up here in a second. Get some turn meter going. Alright. And the ATSD backs off from combat. Now we got a full squad of stormtroopers here. Let's go and take care of that commander. You probably know the drill by now. Boom, down he goes. And all we got left are stormtroopers and recon troopers. Let's go and see if we can take care of the recon there. Get some turn boost on Rex. Yes, you want speed mods on Shakti and Rex, if nobody else, to really get that aerial advantage popping as much as possible throughout the event. And we are still nowhere close to getting that sacrifice going from 5s, which I'm kind of torn about because you don't want to lose any of your troops. Ooh, we got dazes on everybody there. Alright, we'll bring in Shakti then. But when he does get that sacrifice, boom, your stats go into the stratosphere. Alright, final wave. Let's go and take care of these scout troopers there. Now, if you have trouble with this strategy, you might want to go after the ATSD first, but I'm thinking it should be pretty similar to what we're doing here, even if you do have a lower geared squad there. Alright, let's see if we get lucky with one more turn. We'll have an aerial advantage. Ooh, in come those dazes. Ooh, and the conflagration. Alright, we might be getting our sacrifice going here if the ATSD gets another shot. Alright, there it goes. Alright, so we got our stat boost across the board. Alright, let's see what Rex can do now. 43,000. That crit damage was more than the special damage there by quite a bit. So that was definitely a solid hit. Get some turn meter boost. Tenacity up. Bring in that AMP. Alright, let's see if we can get another aerial. Nope, not even necessary. Boom, down goes the ATSD. So, as you can see, it wasn't too terrible of a fight. Max rank, a 501st squad. Not the highest gear level yet. Working on that, it takes time. But it's a pretty solid squad. So if you're looking to, if you're eyeballing the 501st, they're definitely worth the time and resources. And as you can see, we managed to get 4 Zetas out of this one. I actually don't think I've ever gotten 4 before, so that's a pretty nice bonus right there. Alright. So with that said, it looks like that wraps up this Endor Escalation. If you're a newer player or you just haven't been able to clear these out yet, then hopefully that gives you a better idea of what to expect and how to get through it. As most things, it just takes some perseverance. Getting your squads built up until they're strong enough to be able to handle the challenge. And so it's not too terribly difficult of an event, especially if you got the high powered squad there. So with that said, I just want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. It really does help out the channel. So with that said, I'll see you in the cantina, recruit. This is Rebel Squadron out.
Combat Recon, deactivated.